Hey guys, Breaker Gaming here with another deck profile for you today. This one is on a deck that I really enjoy a lot. I love Speedroids. It's just a really fun deck. Um, Overall, it's got a lot of kind of reminds me a little bit of Stardust Dragon just because they're both wind dragons, but they also set up a bunch of negates. So super easy to spam. It does lose pretty hard to Droll and Lockbird, unfortunately. But I'll go ahead and start explaining why. I play three Terratops. This is a hard three. You have to play three of these if you got it. Specials himself out if you have no monsters. He also can search for a Speedroid card monster and add it to the hand, so that can help you really go into combos. Three Borg. Borg is really great. He can special himself out. You can also, when he's on the field, you can tribute him to special summon a tuner, Speedroid tuner from your deck to the field. Three Marble. Marble's pretty good. He can also help to search when he's normal summon. You can activate his effect to add a Speedroid monster from your deck to your hand. He also does lock you into wind monsters, so keep that in mind. But typically, you're not going to go into anything other than winds, anyways. If he didn't lock you into winds, I would probably do like a really small Crimson Dragon package because you can tag out into like some really big, nasty synchro monsters. But as of now, I just play him. Three Clacklers. This guy is pretty cool. He can help to set up your pendulum scale, searching for the monster decks, from your deck and put it into the pendulum zone. He can also perform a synchro summon from him, like basically from the other monster that's in your pendulum zone, so you can go straight into one of your boss monsters, which is pretty cool. Two car turbos. This guy is pretty good. He's a tuner that can special himself out if you control wind monsters. You can also banish him from the graveyard, so you can increase the attack by 800, so you can help to go into game if you need to. Two Speedroid Ultra Hounds. This guy's pretty good. He's not bad for like follow up. He's one of your normal summons. When this card is normal summon, you can add you can send a Speedroid card from your deck to the graveyard, which is really good because some of your monsters do rely on being in the graveyard, and you can banish them to go into extended plays. Um, but during the main phase, except the turn he was sent there, you can banish this card from the graveyard, then target one Speedroid monster in your graveyard and shuffle it into the deck. And if you do, special summon one Speedroid Synchro monster from the extra deck with the same level but different name, negate its effects. So that's pretty good. He's not bad. He's really helpful for grind game. The Wind Synchron is who you would search off of from Clackler to be able to set up your pendulum scales. Mainly, just you're not even really pendulum summoning. I mean, you can if you got the right stuff, I guess, to play. But uh, he helps you go into your synchro summon. And then one Duke. Duke, you can banish him from the graveyard, so you can special summon a tuner from the graveyard back to the field. Red Eyed Dice. This guy's great. He can target one of your other monsters on the field and change their level between 1 to 6. So you can help you to go into many different levels for synchro summoning. And then for the last Speedroid, Double Yo Yo. He's great because he's a pretty good normal summon as well. Because he can target a level 3 or lower Speedroid monster from the graveyard and special summon it. So that can help you go into like all types of different plays. And then for non-engine, I play two Wind Channelers. This card's really good because it can help you you can discard itself and another monster to search for a wind monster with 1500 or less attack and add it to the hand. So that's really good. Also adds a little bit of extra protection if you need it to, but typically you're using it to go into building your hand right if you don't have anything that you need. And then I do run a small hand trap package. Like it's, two Ash Blossoms. You can change your ratio of how you would like to play hand traps. I do it because the deck already can have a lot of negates already. So I do two Ash, one Mansion, one Veiler, one Droll, one Ghost Ogre. And I do a large variety of different hand traps. Just, I mean, you could even change this out for uh, Bandit for Rabbit for like the Rock or something, so that way you can kind of go into basically other extra support. But I mainly do that because I play cross out designator and I want to be able to have hit my targets basically. 2 Speedroid Scratch. I have considered playing this card to 3 just because it is really good. I mean, you send a Speedroid card from your hand to the graveyard and you can add a Speedroid monster from your deck to your hand. Uh, I mean, that can basically get you anything in your deck. So I've really highly considered playing this to 3. I play 3 Speedroid Wheel. I've I love this card personally. I think it's a really great card. You can really get, a lot of your plays going. And then basically because everything in the deck can kind of bridge into itself, I do play 2 small worlds. Uh, this card's great. You could technically, probably, if you wanted to, you could cut 1 small world for another Speedroid Scratch, and then another small world for like an extra hand trap if you really felt the need to. And then 2 Imperms, and then I played 2 last trap cards for the Speedroid deck. These guys are pretty good. This adds a lot of disruption as well. And then for the extra deck, play 1 of the Link. This guy's really good. It's a Link 2 wind monsters. It can help to search out. You target one of your wind or one of your synchros, and then you can basically reveal 2 Speedroid monsters from the deck that equal the level of the synchro that you revealed. And then your opponent picks 1 at random to give to you, to your hand, and then the other goes to the graveyard. There's quite a bit of different actions you can go with this because a lot of your monsters can react in the graveyard, and also a lot of the monsters that you can search can special themselves out if you control wind monsters. And then he also gives you an additional normal summon for the turn. So just overall, really great card. I don't think you have to play more than 1 personally. I've seen other lists play 2, but I think he's fine where he's at. And then for your boss monster, Crystal Clearwing, this guy is amazing. He's Omni Negate. He is really hard to deal with, and he can tag out. Like once he gets destroyed, you can tag him out into to your second one because it doesn't clarify that you can't pick the same card. Just as a special summon another Crystal Clearwing monster, so you could always bridge into him, and then kind of go into something else. I play 1 High Speedroid Clearwing Rider. This card's pretty solid. I've considered dropping it, but I think it's still really good. I mean, it hits hard, adds a little bit of extra disruption as well, and it kind of adds. It's really good for going into game when you need it. And then 1 Crystal Clearwing Synchro Dragon. This card's just really good. Easy to get out. Just fits the theme of the deck. It's used to be the boss monster. Stellar Wind. This guy's pretty solid too. You can only control 1 of himself. Gains a 300 attack for each time a monster effect is activated. So he can get really big. While the attack of this card is less than 4,000 once per turn, if this card attacks is a 4,000 or higher quick effect, you can shuffle both cards basically. So that's pretty good. Like you can kind of help to deal with the towers if you have an issue with it because you can shuffle both targets because it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't even target the monster; it just shuffles them both in. So yeah, that's really good. 1 Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. It's a negate. Gets really huge. Just a really great card. And then the Excel Synchron Stardust Dragon. Synchro Stardust Dragon. This card's amazing. Adds a layer of a little extra layer of flavor to the deck for sure. And then the Stardust Dragon, Wind Pegasus. Do play 2 Clear Wing Synchro Dragons. This card's really good. And honestly, I think this card just gets even better when you're facing like with like some of the new support that you have, because with monsters at a level 5 or higher, it is a negate for 1 high speed can one high speed. This guy is really good. And then this is what really honestly helps make the deck really good is Glider number 2. This card can special summon one of your Synchro Dragon back, and this helps you get into your main big monster. Also, what's really good is you can have this card help to increase the level of all the monsters your opponent controls by up to 5. So this card could really kind of mess up anything that's trying to synchro summon, or like especially synchro summon, because you hit this just at the right time on your like kill tunes or Red Dragon Archfiend, things that you might be seeing in the meta here relatively. I mean, you're already going to see Kill Tune, but but things like that. This can really screw over your opponent. Just a great card overall, though. I love this card. Anything that messes with the level of your opponent's monsters, I love it. Can hurt many decks to the point where you can almost make their turns basically end. So, really great card. But yeah, this is Crystal Clearwing Speedroids. Really fun deck. You can set up a lot of negates, a lot of disruption. Hopefully enough between that and your kind of floodgate to be able to force your opponent to end their turn, and then you can swing for really heavy damage. But I hope you guys like this video, and if you do, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe if you already haven't, if you like deck profiles. I'm going to be doing combo videos and paper duels here soon, so be on the lookout for that, and I will see you guys in the next one.